Hey guys, what's good with you? So before we start, I just pinned my new link to the channel I will be uploading content to. I think is deserving of you to be able to see content that is uncensored. Um, so we can have, grown up content where we're not being, bothered by YouTube, and we can do adult lives over there on Rumble. I'm trying to figure out how I can stream on my YouTube platform and on Rumble until I get you guys over to Rumble. And then once we get a nice number of people over there, I'm not leaving YouTube, but that's going to be my second platform. I will be putting stuff on where they're not going to bother me about this foolishness. All rules are different on different platforms. It took me a while to find a similar platform than YouTube. It had to be something similar to YouTube in order for me not to leave YouTube, but to branch out. And also on Rumble, I'll be able from A to Z to put up content. And the rules to putting up content to A to Z is nothing like YouTube. If you don't start off a channel from the beginning, putting up content from A to Z, and you're just putting up one topic, it takes forever to grow to the new content that you put out on YouTube, which I think is really unfair, but it is what it is. And there's a lot of merits that YouTube's care about that Rumble doesn't. So it's just time for me to branch out. So, from time to time, especially when I get about 30 videos on the channel, I will definitely be updating you guys, showing you the channel throughout the month, the 30 days, showing you the different stuff that I'm putting up that I know for a fact will interest you, that I otherwise wouldn't put on this channel because of the fact that it would take forever to get, traction to it. Good morning, Chef Sky. How you doing, sweetie? So let's go over really quickly. I want to share a page, and then we'll get on to this mess that's going on in the circus. It's diabolical. A lot of foolishness is definitely going on. We're going to discuss that, but I just want to show you this. I'm going to end up changing my profile. So it's similar to YouTube, and also the platform similar to YouTube. This is Rumble. This is my page. And I have one follower, which is myself. I follow myself. Make sure you guys follow the link. It will be by default in every video. Let me stop sharing here. So this is the channel here, Rumble. Can you hear me? Okay, I want to make sure. Let me make sure in my settings that my mic is on the right audio. Okay, it is. It is. I just want to make sure. So, all right. So let me stop sharing this. This is what it looks like. It's the same backsplash as on my YouTube channel. Same profile picture. No, the profile picture is different, but still, you know what I look like. Okay, so let's stop sharing this. So we got that out the way. And now we're gonna go. I'm gonna share also where to find the link to go subscribe. And then we can get started. You guys are not. Anyways. Let me put that on mute. All righty. Okay, so if you look here, right near where my picture's at, right across from my picture, you'll see blue highlighted. It might not be blue on the cell phone, but if you're on your laptop, the link is highlighted. This is the bio area where the channel name's at, where the subscriber and how many videos you have. Two more lines down is you click on these links and you will see the Rumble link. So you can always find it on my main page of my YouTube channel. Also, you can find it in the description box. Let me share that. Share this tab. You can also find it up at the top right here. Let's see if I can zoom it in. By default, you'll see my Rumble link right here. It have green heart. on both sides of them. You can see it. It'll be linked there. So there's no way you can't find it. I'll most likely put it, pin, comment. You know how we have the what you can watch next videos? You can also find it there, pinned in the comment section to click on and subscribe. You know, we got to get off of this. You can't be up here cussing. We want to go somewhere where people can talk the way they want to talk. I'm tired of people thinking it's me that's trying to put pressure on people to not cuss. And I get it. You guys are adults and you should be able to say whatever you want. And I just a couple of times caught myself cussing. I almost cussed. And, it's because when I'm not on here, I cuss up a storm. And I don't blame you guys for wanting to be able to speak the way you feel at the time. So we're going to make that platform available. I had to take some time out. It was a choice between Big O for years. That's how long I've been thinking about branching out. And what is it? TikTok. I still am thinking about doing TikTok, but I'm not trying to bring that really too much to you guys because that's only going to have food and stuff on it, like food that I cook, my health content, and yeah, I will probably go live on TikTok and it won't have nothing to do with health content, but it'll only be health videos and photos and stuff of food or my juices. So you guys probably wouldn't be interested in that. So anyways, getting into the task at hand, how is everybody doing today? Let me stop sharing this. How is everybody doing today? I had somebody reach out to me about, I will put a timestamp too when the live stream started. So let me just go down the list really quickly because I have a lot. Jen T, shout out to Jen T. These are the people that was here early this morning. Latoya, Baby Back, Ribs, Cutie Pie, Latina. Toy was the first one in the building at 108. Shout out to Toy. Chef Sky was the second one in the building. Shout out to Chef Sky. Both my mods were here. So yeah, there's a lot going on. That somebody had reached out to me in regards to a video I did about Shamar being sick. And that video was not something I was saying about Shamar's health because I'm not really into health readings because I feel as though anybody can get any kind of thing that Shamar or whoever allegedly is supposed to be having these life-threatening diseases, we can all get it. So, I just don't understand how we take it to this, point. You know what I'm saying? Where people are thinking that this is supposed to be content for the channel, and it's really not. So let me see something. Hold on, let me see it. I'm looking at something that somebody sent me on this matter here. Hold on. This is crazy. I gotta see this again. The 6th. Why is somebody showing me this? Look at the bottom of the paper they're telling me. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. So I'm looking at a paper here that allegedly is a paper of, I guess, Shamar himself. He's on the video. He's covering some of it, but he's showing his health, if he has the health of Virginia or not. Somebody's telling me to look at the bottom of the paper. But what I'm not understanding is, does this video redirect to the whole video? Because what bottom of the paper? And I'm quite sure this person is in the chat. So please don't waste my time with a 13-minute, 30-second video, not minute, and I can't see what the heck you're talking about. Okay. But even if he did have the House of Virginia, that's not the kind of content that I put up here. All I can honestly say about that situation is we need to stop doing content about people's health status. Because if I told everybody in this room that what was being said about Shamar is the truth, because I saw, medical, legal documentation on him and his health status. How does that change anything? Unless you slept with him or I slept with him. Only one that affects is who he was dealing with at the time of conceiving that, contracting that, I mean. Hello, good afternoon, Ivan. Hey, Frederica. So let's make it make sense. Like when you bring stuff over to me, what is the reason for bringing it to me in the first place? Because even when I go over to Rumble, and I'm gonna tell you something, when I go over to Rumble, on Rumble, you can present that information. Long as it doesn't have the person's full government, you don't put nobody's address or anything that could put the person in danger, you're able to present information on Rumble. But even still, I would not put that stuff on Rumble because that's not my listen, that's not the kind of content I do. Let's just say that. If Shamar does have something, even LaShawn's deflecting. Oh, Shamar's sick. You know what I'm saying? What does that have to do with the content? Good afternoon. Because they're all dirty to me, regardless, right? What does that have to do with the content is what I'm trying to understand. And that's what I want you guys to make me understand. What is it? A cancel Shamar now? Oh, and one good thing I want to say to you while we're talking. On Rumble, and YouTube is going to eventually do this too, trust me. Trust me when I say this. All that people aggravating people to hit the like button, they don't do that over there on Rumble. That's not the they go by the same metrics as YouTube, but they don't stress content creators to aggravate people to tell them to hit the like button, which I'm gonna tell you right now, hit the like button. Hit the like button, everybody. Yeah, I'm aggravating somebody. Because that's not one of their metrics, how they distribute, the content. And I'm glad. And YouTube's gonna soon learn that it's too much too. And they're gonna take away the like and the dislike too. Now they have a like and dislike button, but that's not how the views get to it helps, but that is not the main way people get views to a video. I love Rumble too, Ivan, and I don't know why I'm on there, and I never thought to just, put my content on there because I'm on there. You know what I'm saying? And it's similar to YouTube. Only thing is that they're not as strict. But like you always get on me, Ivan, I'm not giving nobody else the game. So I'm just telling you guys to subscribe to my Rumble channel. I'm not giving no class course to these clowns over here. Let these bozos stay over here. I gave the game to enough of these clown content creators, and half of them are nothing but haters. And I'm continuously gonna stay in my own lane. And I just want these thirst buckets to stay over there by themselves. I don't need them around me. So I'm not gonna sit up here and even talk about anything about Rumble. Because I've been doing a lot of due diligence on the back end. So I know it like I know YouTube pretty much is the same. But like I said, I'm gonna be quiet about a lot of stuff because I don't need people in the bushes trying to get free classes off of me. Go pay for them. Hey, Toby. Latoya, that red in your hair looks beautiful. That is a pretty, ooh, child, good. Thank you. Thank you, Natanya. Yeah, just go on and head over there because I'm going to tell you I'm going to be over there. Because sometimes I'll go live and then I'll say something like, listen, I'm about to head over to, and there's a link, so redirect, and you guys can click the link and go right into the live because I'll be live while we're live here. And then I'll just shut this live off. But you might as well, because the content that I'll be putting over there is what people like to hear, where you'll be hearing the whole video without, or if I do a live stream, if Rumble allows people to come up on the live, you guys can come up and, we're not going to get crazy. I'm not going to let you guys get crazy with the cussing, but if you slip up and cuss, so be it. We're grown. You know what I'm saying? It is a law called freedom of speech, but you got to understand, if they're a private platform, they have the right to say that they don't want that, on their platform, cussing and profanity. However, Rumble is different. Twitter and YouTube is not where you want to be these days, because everything's being censored. So, and I don't want to be censored. It's getting too bad. So I'm just going over to Rumble. Listen, I'm full-time still on YouTube, and I'm going to also be full-time on Rumble, if it makes sense. So basically I'm just picking up another piece of work that I have to do every day alongside with YouTube. I'm not leaving YouTube. This is the motherland over here. You know what I'm saying? So, and nothing can compare to it. So that's where we're at with it. Did y'all get your notifications? Yeah, but it's just really crazy, some of the stuff that is going on up here, and somebody's gonna end up getting hurt. And yes, I did hear about Loose Lips Radio. It says, what happened with Shamar, Lashun, Tommy now? Loose Lips Radio, please don't come up here making it seem like you're trying to get me to get into what the title said. I'll get to it when I get to it. Okay? And if you don't like it, you can get up out of here. For real. You won't come in here like you the only one in here and ask me to stop what I'm talking about so you can hear what you want to hear. It don't work like that over here. Okay? So you need to go on somewhere with that foolishness. You got your peoples mixed up. Hate when people come in here, they just want to hear about the drama. Sick. People are sick. And then be the first ones to talk about they're tired of hearing it. Shoot. Like trying to rush me. It says, well, I just was asking because I just clicked in and seen the thumbnail, hun. Yeah, you did, but you're up here like talking like you're the only one in here. Like that's just, it's weird when people do that. And I put it on blast when people do it, because you should think about how I'm thinking. I'm looking at it. It looks like sometimes when people do that, I be thinking, oh, there goes a cray, because you're in here like asking a question. That's like if you come in here and there's a 1,000 people in here and you put a bold comment about what happened. Can you start the commentary back over? I didn't hear it. Like you're the only one in here. Hey, a day in the life. And people don't get it. The world is too big for me to have a shallow brain and feel like if I block people that are distracted my live stream, then I won't have no one to listen to my content. No. If somebody is disturbing my peace, no, block them, and so they're not disturbing your peace, and get rid of them, because somebody else will come along that will respect you, not try to come in here and be doing all the extras to get underneath your skin.
I tried to help Shamar to get his stuff together so many times. I even told him I would help him draw up contracts and everything. He didn't want to listen to me. He wanted to keep doing everything, and I've been trying to get his page monetized, his YouTube. I kept telling him that you around people that already got money. You around Fendi and all these people got deals already. You need to be trying to get your stuff together. You sitting up here worried about them. You ain't worried about yourself. And that's the problem. If you focus on yourself and worry about Shamar and worry about what Shamar needs, you won't be sitting up here in a situation every time. He's always in the same situation. And I promise y'all, Shamar called me so much. He called me day in, day out, asking me to go drop him out to the bathhouse, to the sex club, asking me, do I want to go? Shamar, I don't participate in those type of activities. With you, we can go out, but I'm not going to be going out to a sex club. And I have to tell Shamar that so many times, like, Shamar is doing drugs. I don't care what y'all say. I know for a fact Shamar is on drugs. He's on drugs. Them people got him on that stuff. And when I say stuff, that, you know, when it be clister, I ain't gonna say too much. I'm gonna say clister. Period. Had several opportunities to do good. You use all that money on bums. This man, listen, y'all. This boy literally sat up here. I've seen him. I've been with him when he bought black trucks for him and a bomb. This on my mama, y'all. I'm not making this up. This on everything I love. God can strike me down right now. I cannot wake up in the morning. That boy literally would do this every single night. And Shamar is sick. I don't care what nobody say. That boy is sick, real bad. And he should be going to a clinic. Between me and y'all, this boy need to be in a clinic. He need to be in a clinic. He's sick as a dog. And I don't care what nobody say. He's sick. And that's what he need to worry about. He need to focus on his health and worry about his health. That boy is sick as a puppy. So, y'all, I'm going to tone it down a little bit because I'm finna go outside. Yeah, but it don't make no sense. It don't.
Now, if you're going to say somebody is sick and be messy about it, sick like how? He just says that Shamar's sick. Sick like how? Just putting up and saying anything tarnish this boy's name is crazy. It's really, really crazy.
Get that person out of here. We've been got this squashed away. It's on live. It's on YouTube. Clear as day. Period. Now what's up? Because you're trifling, you're dirty, and you just drain the energy out of everybody. Period. He's exhausting. He's slow. He just can't comprehend nothing. It's like talking to him is like talking to a brick wall. Period. Talking to him is like, you know, talking to a brick wall. And I said what I said. Period. That's good for him. I bet you it ain't like this, nothing like this. Period. I bet you it ain't this. So yeah, I bet you it's the same ran down place like he been in. And I said what I said. It's not gonna be in a good neighborhood because he's messed. And he didn't want to listen to the real people that really F with him. You going against the grain, baby? Go against it. Bye. Go over to the right and move over to the left. Because guess what? I have a husband. I can be putting this time and energy into my husband than to be worried about you. Somebody that actually invests.
You already know, Ivan. I really feel like Lashun is making all of this up. Now, he openly told us on numerous occasions when he just decided to insert himself up here on social media, trying to mimic what Tommythegossip's doing because he does know them in real life from the past. And Tommythegossip is probably someone that, you know, Lashun and all the rest didn't think was going to make it alongside with, you know, Shamar. And he did. He blew up. He grew his audience. And now everybody knows Tommy on all the social media platforms because of the talking about Shamar and the Alvo situation and how they both betrayed him while they were still friends. But let me just say this to you. I really think that he's making this up. He's mad that, you know, Shamar's clapping back about his money. And also, I think that Lashun low-key does not like, Shamar. And that's probably for many reasons why a lot of people don't like Shamar, because Shamar does act like he's bigger than the program. He thinks just because he's around celebrities for the moment that he's a celebrity, and he kind of talks to people and treats people differently because of who he thinks that he is.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this. Shamar is never gonna prosper. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Oh, you are so sweet for that.
So
Thank
fake.
you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
And he's not getting it. I'm getting it though. He can't even finish a sentence without somebody throwing a super chat up there on that YouTube, because they're paying him because they want to see the new train. Alvo is gone. He's in jail. They already seen it. The excitement and adrenaline of, ooh, Alvo's in jail, it's gone away. They're at an all-time crash now. It's like now we're looking for more excitement. And Lashun brings that. He absorbs that. He has a way about him that makes people intrigued. And I'm going to admit to that, not hating on him. They want to see what is next for him. Is he going to end up getting caught about that alleged money, 55,000? Or is something else going to happen? And they want to stay tuned in. This is entertainment to people. That's why they will go into their pockets and give them their hard-earned money. They're not respecting somebody like Lashun. If you're a respectable person, put it in the comment section. Do you respect people like Lashun? Now, I'm not going to lie. When I first met Lashun on social media, I thought he was kind of comical. But then when I saw how, doing my own due diligence, my own backstory on it, when I saw how he's not a really good friend to Shamar, that's when I kind of started not liking him and put a bad taste in my mouth about him.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I really love you. Thank you. Give me 1 second. Oh my God. Thank you so much, T-Room. I appreciate you. Thank you for seeing the positivity, because I really don't appreciate people trying to make my name look bad. You know what I mean? Because I'm far from a bad person. I have did everything I could to bring this boy, to the top. I have tried to get his page monetized. He go against me and go to other people that he don't know. I've been knowing you way before all these people, and you going against me? And this not his first time going against me. This like your 15th time going against me. And you know what? I cannot keep standing for that. Y'all ran up.
I don't believe that he's been trying to get Shamar's page monetized, because all the times he spent with him prior to this last call out, it takes only a second to either do it from your laptop or phone, or take Shamar's laptop or phone, whatever he has, or tablet, and just sign him up for it. Takes a second. This is not like you're taking a college course to sign him up to be monetized. Is 1, 2, 3. You don't want to get him monetized because you don't want to see the money that you will see him making.
That's the thing. You think I'm gonna keep on allowing somebody to talk down on my name, trying to tarnish my name like I'm a thief? I have receipts for everything. Every money that I got receipts. I can prove. Because guess what? When you go get money out the bank have cameras. When you get money into your account, it's a transaction. Them transactions is being followed all the way. It could be tracked. You know what I mean? Like, so why would I be so stupid to show my money? I can show my money because it's my money. And I have proof that it's my money. And ain't nobody gonna come around and try to, bully me out my money. No, you're not. No, I did not run up in his house with Clue. That's a lie. Clue will tell y'all. I turned around. I never went up in Shamar's house. It's a video on here of Shamar telling y'all that. We have proof. Shamar came on this live and said it in front of everybody.
He sure is
on my YouTube. So what's up? And Clue could tell y'all the same thing. I didn't come to Shamar house to run in his house. They did. I came to Shamar house to fight. I never ran up in his house. There was them, not me. Let's be for real. If we gonna be for real, we're gonna be for real. But anyway, go off. Moderators, get that person out of here. This is the boxes. And that's so sweet of one of my strongest supporters stepped up to my door when I got, if you're watching, where are y'all from? It was so sweet of her. She bought me this nice broom.
Ooh, so sweet of her.
Well, this TV is actually going to be on the wall, and it's going to be more stuff on the wall here. So y'all just have to wait to see. And this is just a little something. The Lashun show portrait. This is my bedroom, y'all. And we have a fireplace in here. This is a built-in fireplace in the wall. And then this is my boom. This is my
all thanks to Shamar, in my opinion.
And I still got stuff packed up. I haven't even moved everything. This is my washer and my dryer. Yes. Thank you, pretty yellow girl. This is my tub. So, y'all, this is when I said that we're living in the golden age. So, I have gold tips. You see, it's going to be, my bathroom is going to be black and gold. So, y'all just have to wait to see everything. Okay? So, just wait. It's going to be nice. Clock it on drugs. He went, just make sure y'all are believing in y'allself. People are going to hate, and I expect hate from people. Thank you so much, pretty yellow girl. I love you so much. Thank you, friend. And I worked hard for this. I worked so hard for this, y'all, like day in, day out. And I still go hard. Every single day, I put in so much work for this. Oh, thank you so much. Period. Oh, thank you so much. I'm loving the support. Thank you. Oh, that means a lot. Thank
you. Dude's a weirdo. He doesn't even he's not appreciative of anything that anybody's giving him. That's he just sounds so corny. But anyways, to make a long story short, let me just say something. Despite whatever, Tommythegossip be, saying, a lot of the stuff he be spilling be the straight up the tea. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly think that if I had to choose who Shamar should, be around, and stay out of this mess, and or pick a better circle, it would definitely be Tommythegossip. You know what I'm saying? I think that everything that's being done to Shamar is just crazy. Just like when I was talking about him being monetized, Lashun brings it up on his live stream on his YouTube channel that he tried to get Shamar monetized. You either got Shamar monetized or you didn't. If you're in front of Shamar and you're like, I'm going to monetize your channel, you take Shamar's phone or you take Shamar's laptop. He's scared of you anyways, Lashun, and monetize that channel. It takes a second. Nobody wants to see Shamar grow. They're afraid of what he's going to have over them. It's the Black enslaved mentality. And it happens in Black communities all the time. We're seeing it happening now in the gay community. Okay, with these hood rat gay men who Shamar befriended, and now he can't shake them. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody moves that many times like Lashun did, and then he ends up in a condo. Where did Lashun get that kind of money? You move from one place, it was basic, probably what he could afford, to now a condo. You didn't even show off the basic apartment that you moved this year. You moved 2 times since you moved from that apartment that we first used to see Lashun go live on. He used to be in his bed majority of the time, burning holes in his comforter, smoking weed and itching from the perks that he was allegedly taking. Come on, stop acting like y'all don't know what time it is. See, to me, both of them making a police report. He definitely trying to find or fit in Alvo's place now. Oh, no question. No question, love Erica P. Rumi, tell the truth. He said, Rumi, tell the truth. And that's why people don't like, he's straightforward. Tommy is straightforward and tells the truth, and that's the problem people don't like. People don't like this South because it doesn't really make no sense when you dislike somebody, really don't have a valid reason to dislike them. Lashun is a Tommy wannabe. He wants to be Tommy so bad. Yep. With Shamar's money. Yeah, he took that money. No question he took it. That's just in my opinion. He works hard stealing. Yep. He took that money. Because think about it, Avery and Shamar both said the only one was around when the money was taken was Lashun and Avery. He lost his keys in Lashun's car or an apartment or wherever. It was he lost his keys around Lashun, and then all of a sudden his safe came up missing. Yeah. It makes perfect sense, and the motive definitely fits. Exactly. So, only people that just don't want to see Shamar, go nowhere in life, is going to sit there and co-sign that BS and run with that, with any narrative. Lashun didn't have nothing to do. And then, a lot of people that are following Lashun right now, you got to also understand this. They're the hate train. They're the ones that really despise, Lashun. I mean, Shamar. And the reason why they're, over there supporting Lashun is because they're glad that he's doing this to a disabled person. Because, he wouldn't be able to get away with doing it to anybody else, which to me makes him a coward. Just really unfortunate. It's a really unfortunate situation, but hey, I do also blame Shamar. I'm not going to sit here and make him out to be some victim because he's a victim really of his own situation. Lashun didn't much money until now. Lashun called Shamar and Shamar got robbed, period. Yeah, and even talking about Lashun again. Shamar, yeah, he got onto alive and checked Lashun. I'm surprised. I was really surprised when I saw that video of Shamar checking what Lashun been saying about him around social media. I was very proud of him for doing that. He's got to step out of that fear factor. Stop being so afraid of Lashun. Lashun ain't nobody. Lashun put his hands on Shamar, he gonna go to jail. That's what it is. Because you already know Shamar's a cop caller. Period, point blank. Lashun played Shamar, used and abused him, took his money, wait a couple of months to stop. Yep, that's exactly what I said. When I seen him put that money to his ear, Lashun, he didn't care about showing it to us. But he basically was trying to show that to Shamar. And we just happened to be there. But yeah, he waited till the smoke cleared. He wanted to make sure nobody got into Shamar's ear to press any charges or go forward with anything that could, get him in trouble. So he said, I'm gonna put away the money. I'm gonna just play it off like I had nothing to do with it, and then I'm gonna pull it out when you least expect it. That's what he did. He sure did. And that is crazy. That is crazy. I don't get it, but it is what it is. It's all, like I said, we can't blame Lashun. We can't blame Alvo, Tommythegossip. We cannot blame any of these entities because Shamar allowed these people into his life, and this is what these people did to him. You know? So I don't feel bad for him. You know, because Shamar could be a very exhausting person to work with. He really can be. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. This messy dog claims to know who did it and claims to have been paid to keep. I know he said that $2,000. Love Erica P. He said that like 2 months ago. Messy dog is a liar. He stays lying. He's a compulsive liar. But who can believe anything he says? Right. Large stacks just don't show up without no work. Selling drugs, no business, and very short time on YouTube. Exactly, Ivan. Exactly. Exactly. That is my point. That's why I woke it back up, Ivan, when I saw the money. I started saying, nah, I'm talking about this again. Because when it died off, because you know, Shamar just was acting like a goofy. And he went off about it at first for a couple of days, and then he just let it go. We started seeing him back in bathhouses and in bars getting drunk and walking the Green Mile on the highways and all that. People didn't want to talk about it no more. They started wanting to even make it go away by saying maybe this is all made up, that the money was taken. And I stood on who I thought, you know, parties involved. Lashun was one of them that I thought took the money. I was trying to stay on it. But then when I started seeing people were tired of hearing about the topic, I just let it go. But when I seen Lashun put that money stack to his ear, I woke it back up. I woke it back up. Make sure y'all are hitting the like button. Hit the like button. That's one thing I'm not gonna have to worry about with Rumble. Ooh, child. Even if you don't hit the like button or not, nothing's affected. That's what I like about over there. All platforms are different. That's what's so good about that. Make sure y'all are hitting the like button. Yes, and he talked to Shamar as well, calling him B. Yep. Natanya, yep, that's crazy. Now Shamar's new boo asked him. I was just gonna say, oh God. I almost forgot that. Yeah, Shamar, put a Y in the chat if y'all know that Shamar got a new boo thing. Ooh, child. It don't take Shamar long, honey, to move on. It ain't even been a year. And Shamar got another dude that got written all over his face that he ain't no good for Shamar. Says, I haven't, but I believe it. The only person who generally cares about him is Larry. Everyone else just seeks opportunity. Yeah, a lot of people say Larry, I guess, cares about him, but he's not with him. Oh, Shamar don't play. He keeps him. So I don't know. Shamar had more boyfriends. Me too, in a lifetime. Gotta be careful, man. That's how people be out here sick. Especially in Atlanta, Georgia, man. I heard the HI rate is high out here. I don't trust him, toothless guy. Latoya, yes, all the men's teeth are gone. Them drugs took away all them men's teeth. I don't know. Well, listen, guys, I'm about to get off. I got some things that I got to do before I get into a rest zone. So make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Also, let me put it back in here. On your way out, don't just leave. Just redirect to this link right here and sign up, because I'm gonna be streaming on both apps. I gotta figure out how to get my RTM streaming code for hold on, I don't know what I just did. Here we go. Yeah, I gotta get my I think it's RTMP or RTP code, so I can when I'm on StreamYard, I can stream on YouTube and on Rumble. But I'm looking forward. Bye, Ivan. I'm looking forward. Have a great day, sweetie. I am looking forward to being on there, because sometimes I like to cuss. No, let me stop. I ain't gonna be cussing nobody out. I just like the different set of rules over there. So make sure y'all hit the like button. I'm about to get off. I will be back on maybe later, because it is Friday. Happy Friday to everyone. I forgot to say that at the beginning of the live. If I don't go live, I will be talking to y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. Stay blessed. And I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah.